Do you have an example, something you were younger, you and Jackie were thinking about a goal and you had a vision board or something and now you manifested it? One example with the audience?
Yeah, I mean, tons. I mean, listen, me and Jackie, I mean, this is how crazy she is, like, which is why I love, like, making sure you take your partner with you, is that Jackie would be like, hey, you know, we're gonna, and I'm giving you an example, you know, we're gonna buy that house. And we would be just on a walk in a neighborhood. And let's say we're going back to our 20s, and I lived in a $200,000 house, and it would be like $1 million house. And Jackie would be like, we're gonna buy that house. And then I would say something to her along these lines like, oh, okay, Miss Ballsy Pants, like go knock on the door. And like, if you can get them to sell it, we'll buy it. And dude, Jackie would walk up to the door and just knock on any random person's door and be like, we're gonna buy your house. And she would walk in and literally 30 days later, it wasn't even for sale and we're buying it and we don't even have the money to, I mean, really, we're putting everything out there and we'd put our back against the wall. And I remember one time specifically, I told her, I was doing the math in my calculator on this 30-year calculator. I was like, dude, if we do this for 30 years, we could, she goes, Andy, you're dumb. She goes, we're gonna pay this off in 4 years. And I go, that's impossible. And I did the math from what we were making now, so law of attraction. Jackie goes, no, we're gonna freaking put our back against the wall. We're gonna put all the chips on the table, and that's really the level that we should be playing out. So we built a vision board, when we were gonna pay it off, what was gonna happen, what we were gonna do. And literally, we paid that house off in 2.5 years. I was 28 years old, she was 26. And I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the goal. So yes, we have vision boards all over our company. Every 6 months, our company here, our whole company, I've got 100 guys that work for me in Scottsdale, Arizona. Their families all come up and they build vision boards every 6 months. Me and Jackie only run about 6-month goals. The reason why is because, you know, we've learned to build what it takes most people 3 lifetimes to build, and we can build it in 3 months or 3 years. So like my goal is that, like Patrick talks about, compressing time frames, turning decades into days. We're alive in a very unique time right now where if you can become a leader, if you become a psycho competitor, if you can self-develop, if you can recreate and change, like, oh my God. Like, I'm living proof that you can do anything. So me and her, we manifest everything. You know, we're building you know, $30 million in buildings around our company right now on top of what we currently have. We're creating the Elliott Army Event Center, which will hold 2,500 people right here. We're building out all these things around us, and we envision these things, and then we just build them. It's a law of attraction. It's like Conor McGregor said. He's like, I'm going to knock this guy out in the 3rd round, minute 2, roundhouse kick to the head. That shit's real. And by the way, like, I'm going to say one last thing, is that bet against me. Patrick Bet-David always talks about, oh, it's on Dana White's wall. It says bet against me. And we're God believers, but it says, may God have mercy on my enemies because I won't. Wow. Okay, and it says, you know, it says, you know, tell me it won't happen. You know, tell me I'm not going to achieve it. You know, say I'm not capable of doing it. I love it. I love every bit of it.
I love that.